if someone's getting a divorce, or they're downsizing and moving to a smaller home, or their child's going away to college, transitional periods in someone's life, that's when they need a storage unit, okay? So it's more like a necessity. So it's not like a hard sale when I'm there. But the people other than that store are kind of funny. Like, there's this one guy who's stored 5 cars, but not like real cars, like just the bodies of cars for like 15 years just because it's like sentimental value kind of stuff. We have flea market people, but there's some rare birds that store, and it's kind of funny. So they'll come into the office and like just talk your ear off about all kinds of crazy stuff. Actually, I get to ride a golf cart. I like the golf cart. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's definitely different. It's in sales, but not in sales. I really like talking to the people, so it's kind of cool. I transferred to Arcadia University from Bucks County Community College, and my RA, when I came here, first of all, I was put on a freshman hall, so it was only like 2 transfer students and the rest were freshmen, but the girls and I got really close, and I could see that they were, just learning to live on their own, like live in a dorm, now do laundry by themselves, now like, do things on their own. And the RA that we had, I wasn't really happy with the way she was like taking care of the other girls, or like getting back to them, answering their questions, helping them. And so I knew an RA at the time, and so I applied to be an RA. And I was so lucky to be placed in Night Hall with upperclassmen, because I'm a little older, so have to relate, have to think about relating to the freshman girls. So I get to deal with, big girl problems now, I guess. It's co-ed, so I have both boys and girls on my floor. There's only 2 RAs in night, me and Dan, and we split the second floor. It's kind of confusing. Everybody gets confused. But I live on the 4th floor, Dan lives on the 3rd floor, and then we split the 2nd floor with who we are responsible for. Kind of fun. We get to do hall programs and decorate the hall with decorations and individual door tags for each of the residents, so that's fun too. A lot of it is building trust with the residents, building a community, being approachable, so that they come to you when they need you. With upperclassmen, it's different situations than with freshmen. And people, this is suite style housing in Night Hall, so people usually chose who they wanted to live in a suite with. So usually the issues that arise are more deeply rooted, if that makes any sense. But our staff is really cool. We are called the DHK staff, Dilworth, Hines, and Night Halls. Our area coordinator is Caitlin. She's new this year, and she's doing a pretty good job so far. We have mailboxes in the office. We get mail daily. We have to put in work orders when things are leaking or broken or something like that. We are lucky to have Al. Al is our cleaning guy, I guess you would call him, and he lives across, well, he doesn't live there, but his closet is across the hall from my room, but he takes good care of us, and he's really friendly, and he's funny too. So, but training for being an RA was kind of crazy, like all days, in the beginning, but it's all right because it's staff bonding, and it's a lot of fun. So ups and downs, but in the end, you really have a staff that has your back, so it makes for a good time. Well, it started out when I was probably 18 or 19. I was working for this telecommunications company doing telephony, which I didn't know what that word was then. So basically, they were tracking calls for clients, incoming calls for various clients. One of their clients was You Store It. So basically, one of the scripts that I had to read was, "Thank you for calling You Store It. Please hold while we connect you." Something like that. So I I kind of was interested. I'm like, all right, wait a minute. So I'm getting paid to talk, could I do this maybe with other stuff? I didn't really know about voiceovers and like animations and stuff. That's a whole nother ball game. But so in my research, I found voiceoverisland.com. It was a website about a studio in Northeast Philadelphia. And I'm like, awesome, that's really close. Maybe I'll just email the guy, what the heck. And he was really great. His name's Chuck. I've known Chuck since I was like 18, 19. I'm 23 now. Gonna be 23 in April. And so I've interned with Chuck now. Learned a lot from him. He actually used to be the audio engineer of Mel Blanc. There's different genres like I'm talking about now. Like telephony is more corporate oriented, and the cartoon animation, that's another separate thing. But I really like it. I have a studio now that I'm really excited about. I audition with sites like voices.com and Voice123.
We'll also focus on classroom management strategies that help teachers stimulate student participation, maintain speaking balance, effectively pair and group students, deal with discipline issues, and promote student responsibility for learning. We'll also focus on learner diversity and how to turn diversity in the classroom into an asset.
So I guess I've been active like in the voiceover industry for about like 2.5 years now, which is exciting to me because I'm still young. My voice can be heard on several companies' phone systems, like telephony again. Mostly it's like, thank you for calling, whatever business and stuff like that. I've done some audio testimonials for companies, now a video testimonial for a company called PC Keeper. My first ever job, I was so nervous. The producer was there, the client was there in the room. It was a national television commercial for the movie Post Grad. I don't know if you remember. It was kind of like a chick flick. Had Alexis Bledel in it from Gilmore Girls. Anyway, so that's about what I do. I like it. It's a lot of fun. In the future, I'm hoping to maybe own my own audio video production company. My boyfriend goes to Temple. He's a film major. He does the film and I do the audio end of things. So that's what I do. I volunteer with a nonprofit called Spiffy's Gang, and it's a clown organization. And so me and my boyfriend Jim are certified clowns, and so we clown at different events around Philadelphia, some hospitals. Hospital clowning is another form of clowning, and we do birthday parties and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun. Usually I do the face painting or tattooing when we go to parties and stuff like that. But I also do like silly songs with kids, and that I really enjoy too. So we've been clowning for about 2 years. My clown name is Patty Cakes. His name is Baker's Man. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I am a senior, so that's scary, with thesis, and as a communications major, my creative project coming up, so that's scary. But I'm excited for graduation in May. My creative project, I am going to write and voice and fully produce an audiobook for children, so that's a lot on my plate so far.